Hi, guys. Welcome to Weekly Travel Updates. And I'm sorry that I'm a few minutes late. I was trying to get this, whoops. I was trying to get this. Good night. I was trying to get this prepared for you so that you could see what we're going to do. And I know when you just see me, sometimes it's boring. So I'm Melinda Fargus and I own Action Travel. And thank you for the business this week. We've been so busy. Um, we got a trip to Alaska in a month, just over a month. And I did a trip to Tampa for a longtime customer. I helped customers save money with Royal Caribbean. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. But tonight, I wanted to share just a few things with you. I wanted to tell you now is the time if you have a river cruise in mind for 2025. The reason why is because now many of them are doing free air or air $2.99, $4.99, $6.99. International air is expensive. I've got clients traveling in a few weeks, $1,400 a piece, and it's economy seating. So now is the time to look at it. If you let me know what you have done, I'll share with you which line is going to be best for you. Oh, I don't want to cover up my love. I'm full of love. I am practicing kindness and love. Let me jump over to something else. Since I've got people here, I got to be able to look at my chat because I forget to look at the chat so that I can see who said something. And I know somebody said something. Hey, Lisa Thomas. Anyway, river cruising is probably the largest growing. Cruises in general are still the biggest value, biggest bang for your buck. But river cruising is a different animal. If you see, I'm not going to be able to do it. If you see over on your far right, I put down that there are 160 to 220 passengers versus now the average size is 3,000 passengers. And the mega ships, like you see in that picture right there. Sorry, that is the Symphony of the Seas, and that's a 6,000 passenger ship. And while they had their run, and there were tons of people who love them, the new ships are going to a smaller size again. Royal Caribbean's building a ship that is much smaller. It's going to be back to the 3,500 passengers. So another thing is entertainment. Now, I did my first river cruise as my victory trip after cancer, and it was marvelous. I wasn't sure how active I would be, how comfortable I would be, but I had some great friends traveling with me, and we had the time of our life. I'll have to tell you, the first time we walked up on top of that deck, as the ship was leaving Budapest, I said, God, you guys, this is the epitome of vacation. We were sitting there. If you were a water skier, the lake river was like glass. And it was so cool just to watch a very tiny little wake laying on a chase lounger. It was quiet. We were watching the mountains go by. You would come up to a corner and we would buzz each other on the phone and say, hey, there's a castle up on the left. So it was just a storybook kind of vacation. There's plus and minuses. With that view and with that smaller ship, you give up a lot of things. Entertainment. Now, we had to just beg our piano guy, which was the only entertainment we had. We had to beg him for Sorry. Hey, Mark, I'm ready for Princess 2. I'm going there in a few minutes. Anyway, we had to beg this guy for something danceable, something that was other than elevator music. Um, there's great views, and I would just suggest listening to the soft music from the top deck where you can just be out there enjoying the outdoors. It was phenomenal. There are no casinos, no theaters, no shows. And your excursions are included every single day. Now, most of the time, it's a walking excursion. Like I have travelers going next month, and they're going to Melk, M-E-L-K. We did that same city. And in case you're listening, Ken, it is where they house all of the garb, all of the outerwear of the Pope for his Easter outfit, his Christmas outfit, all kinds. There's a royalty outfit when he attends royalty functions. It's way up on a hill, and they take you up there by bus. It's about a 30-minute walking around tour, and then they let you go. There were lots of cool artifacts, cannons off the side of the walls, just like a storybook. Anyway, when we were finished, you could take the bus down with them after they gave you about 30 minutes of free time. But we chose to walk down because it was all downhill. So, and it was cobblestone streets, the cutest little village that led your way down to the water. On a river cruise, it's unlike a cruise ship in that you come and go as you please, literally. When they are in port, you can get off the ship. You don't have to wait for anybody. You can come back whenever you'd like. You can go have dinner off board, or you can have set dining times on a river cruise. Not much flexibility. There is, or we were on Avalon, our river cruise had coffee and scones and cookies all the time, and a cappuccino machine and hot chocolate. The hot chocolate was awesome. Anyway, I digress. So there's just pluses and minuses. We would have to have a conversation. Lisa, I know you're watching. Big ships, loves cruising. Would you be satisfied without all of the activities that go on a big ship and giving that up for every single day meandering through Europe? I think it's a really, really cool idea. Okay. I want to know, are you loyal to Royal? No. Okay. Thanks, Lisa. Royal Caribbean have a lot of loyal to Royal customers, but I have found after cruising them probably the most, maybe 20, 22 times, and Carnival about that many, and Princess, who we're going to Alaska with Princess, only about 6 or 7 times, and not in a very long time. So, but what I wanted to share with you is the people who are loyal to Royal. There are a lot of ways that you can save money. A lot of ways, a lot of things that these loyals know about. The first thing is the coconut cookies. Boy, if you're on a Royal Caribbean ship and you see coconut cookies down at the International Cafe or where the desserts are, make sure you grab them. Boy, I would get 10 of them and take them to my room so I'd have enough for the rest of the cruise. They don't do them every day. They don't even do them every other day. Sometimes they do them once a cruise. So look out for those. And did you know on the first or the second night, Royal Caribbean and many others, but I'm talking about Royal right now, they give you free play for the casino, even if you're not a casino player. So it's going to be from $2 to $200. And what if you took that $2 and you went and played 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. And one of them gave you a big amount of money. Wouldn't that be cool? And if you didn't know about that, make sure you go. Now, Lisa, I know that you're not a casino person. However, I will tell you, I'll go play. I will go play. I call it my entertainment money. My grandma used to say, I just can't believe that you'd be seen in a casino. And I said, well, Grandma, some people spend money on a flow rider. Some people spend money to play bingo. And I set aside a certain amount of entertainment money. And when that's gone, it's gone. And on the last cruise, Mom was with me. When I came in that first night, I couldn't resist. I said, I am $400 up. She didn't gripe at me one time about going to the casino the whole rest of the trip. Okay. Okay. There are huge discounts. I'll give you an example. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law are going on a sailing this September, and there was a group already in place. We are part of Signature Travel Group, and we are part of Travel Leaders International Network. And one of those two have blocked space on probably 80% of the cruises out there. Every Canada, New England, every Caribbean that was more than 7 nights, every one of those, there are group discounts. Now, for my sister-in-law, what it did was it gave them an extra $50 on board. Same price. And she was also the one that we changed it this past week and saved them $180. So now a 7-day cruise, Canada, New England, is less expensive than going to Myrtle Beach and renting a condo for a week. Promise. That's true. It's on sale right now. Okay. I have lots of notes tonight. You can't see them. Sorry. Remember that there's no disadvantage in booking early or booking through an agent. Besides having these massive lists of group dates, we can always modify your reservation if the price goes down. Are you going to watch that? I can put it in Cruise Match, and if there's a deal, I know first, or I know when the public knows. Okay, and then I did not know, and Mark will be able to do this on Princess, but I did not know that until I went this past September on Royal Caribbean, that anybody who has the Royal Caribbean app can message each other through the app without paying any Wi-Fi fees. And being able to touch base while you're on board ship without calling and having roaming fees, or without paying very expensive Wi-Fi, that's a big plus. My large group going this summer, I need to make sure all you guys know about this, because I can imagine you reaching out to the teens and saying, hey, dinner in 20 minutes and you're not here changed yet. Anyway, all right. If you do need internet and you're only going to have to do it, like for me, I have to have Mondays. Mondays, I'm online all day long. I'm researching, I'm looking at last minute updates, I'm looking for last minute stories, and I don't need it for 7 days. I need it for Monday. So if Wi-Fi is important to your job, schedule it. When you get on board, say, I just need the Wi-Fi package for Monday and Thursday, and schedule everything for Monday and Thursday, and not pay that $60 to $80 every day. On excursions, we're getting ready to go into Memorial Day. You guys, if you have a cruise book, I don't care who you booked it with, you need to look at all of the extras over a holiday. Memorial is a big holiday for discounts, for sales. So excursions can be up to 50% off. Any kind of packages, drink packages, water packages, coffee packages, all kinds of things can be at huge discounts. You can rebook these, and when the price goes down, what if it goes down $20? Rebook it for the $20, and we'll keep an eye out for 4th of July sales. Okay, just make sure that you don't forget to look, because they're usually only good for 48 hours. All right, and then I just found out, and I don't have a Royal Caribbean booked right now, but Royal Caribbean's threshold in the casino is 2,500 points. If you reach 2,500 points through any number of cruises, through 5 cruises, whatever it takes for you to get 2,500 points, for the rest of that year and the next casino year, which runs April to the following March, you get free drinks. When you don't have to spend 2,500, it's 2,500 points. If you're playing the slot machines, you're getting points every time you pull it. If you're playing cards, probably any game, you're assigned points based on your time sitting at the table. Anyway, for some of my travelers, their drink package is more than their cruise. So this could be a big savings. Okay, Mark, now Princess. When we go on Princess, we're going to have a medallion about this big, and it's going to have a piece in it about the size of a silver dollar. And there won't be any pulling out all this paperwork. It will be, you walk up and we're going to show a passport and the medallion and walk on board. Won't that be cool? Not long lines to get on a ship. It's all done with the medallion. And all of us will be receiving them within the next, well, let's see. We'll get them about 2 to 3 weeks in advance. So we'll look for them in a couple of weeks. Anyway, this medallion, as you walk towards your door, it's going to unlock. As you order a drink, they're not going to need to say, can I see your sign and sell card? Or can I see your room card? They're going to automatically know. And they're going to know what kind of package you have. If you have the premium package or the plus package with Princess, and I think all of us have the plus package. And did you know that $20 adds a great value if you're going from regular cruising with nothing included to the plus package? It's $60 a day, and it includes your gratuities. It includes your beverages. It includes 2 desserts from the International Cafe. It includes exercise classes, and I think premium seats for the shows. Speaking of which, Mark, we need to set a meeting so that we can all get on the same shows on the same night. Anyway, for $60, it includes all those things, and beverages up to $10 per person. For $20 more, it is the premium package, and it includes beverages up to 15, 2 specialty dinings. There's lots of extra perks. So here's what I find. If people don't work with a travel agent, they go in and do it themselves, and they're looking for just the least expensive way they can get out. The challenge with that is they're losing so much value, not knowing that these deals are out there. My tip for any cruise line is the morning you get off the ship, don't go to the buffet. Everybody is there. If you're going on Royal Caribbean, go down to the Park Cafe on the bottom. Great food. Hardly anybody is there. The first day when I get on a ship, that's the first place I go, Park Cafe. They have quesadillas. They have sandwiches, salads, a lot of choice, and made to order instead of a buffet when everybody's everywhere. Okay, I'm going to close because I'm running a little bit long. Thank you guys for checking me out tonight. And if you haven't seen, all right, you'll just have to look down here in this corner. Well, darn. It says that Trey and Maya's having a boy this fall. So excited. I just can't hardly stand it. I'm going to be a grandma. All right. You guys have a great week. Reach out to me if you need something. I work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. I work all of those days, but I've just about quit working on the weekends. Thank you. Come and see me. Hey, go to YouTube and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And I'm trying to improve these every single week. Let's see. Dan Justice, if you see this, I need some technical help with my laptop. I'm having to do this on Mom's, and I'm sure the quality is not quite as good as my laptop. All right, guys. Ciao. Happy trails.